In this video, we'll explore the functionality of the shop in the mini apps. Look at how to create products and categories and configure the key parameter of this shop. But first we need to create a Telegram bot and connect it to the PuzzleBot service. We'll also need to connect a payment system. You can find detailed instructions via the link in the description. Let's go to our bot and open the Shop tab. Then go to the list of products. Here we can add a product, a group of products and categories. Select the Categories tab and add a new one. Let's specify the category name. Now let's add the characteristics that will be used for all products within this category. Select the Characteristics tab and click on the Add List button. The list contains standard characteristics. Add a standard characteristic for your category. This characteristic will be automatically substituted when creating a product, which will simplify further filling. In this way, you form a template of properties for products of the same category in advance. Let's go back to the Products tab and add the first product. Fill in its name and description. Also add it to the appropriate category. Here we can upload a media file that will be displayed with the product. Next, specify the product type. The default selection is regular product. This is used for physical products that require inventory tracking and, if necessary, delivery. The digital product type is intended for digital products and will be discussed later. In the settings block, specify the product balance. You can set a specific quantity or select the option without restrictions. In this case, the product will always be available for purchase, regardless of the number of order placed. Below, specify the price of the product. The price is set in the currency selected in the store settings. If necessary, you can enable the display of the old price. It is used to visually display the discount and can be specified either manually or as a percentage. You can also specify the product code. It is used for internal accounting and export of goods and must be unique. Let's open the additional settings block. The first option is skip delivery stage. This setting is used in case where the product doesn't require delivery, such as for electronic goods or services. If this option is enabled, the delivery stage will be automatically excluded from the order process for this product. The next setting is limit the quantity of products in the cart. It allows you to set the maximum number of items that a user can add to the cart. This is useful, for example, for products with the purchase restrictions, such as gift wrapping or bonus items. Next is the substitution settings. It allows you to embed a mini application directly on the product page. This is used to place additional information, for example, size charts, delivery terms or promotional banners. It is important to note that elements that affect navigation or purchasing, such as input forms, menus, keyboards and product blocks, are not displayed within the mini application. The next option is Send Command After Purchase. It allows you to run a command immediately after placing an order for this product. The command will be executed automatically and can be used for bot logic, for example, to grant access or send a message. The last setting is Change the post-purchase scenario. With its help, you can redirect the user to another scenario after completing the order. Now let's go to the Characteristic tab. Here you can see the characteristics that were added at the category level. In our case, the weight characteristic has already been created automatically. We just need to specify its value for this product. If necessary, we can add additional characteristics manually and change the order in which they are displayed. Save. By analogy, we will create 2 more regular products. Let's move on to creating an electronic product. Add a new product and specify its name, description and category, and upload an image. In the Product tab field, select the Electronic option. In the List of Elements block, click the Add a List button. Here we add the elements of the electronic products. Each element will be displayed to the user after purchase. Please note that the items must be separated by line breaks. After saving the list, the system will automatically track which items have already been used and which are still available. If necessary, you can enable random item selection. Below is the variable into which the issued item is substituted. We can use this variable when sending a message to the user after purchase. Thus, after placing an order, the user will automatically receive their electronic goods in the form of a message. Next, specify the balance of the electronic goods. If you select balance, the number of purchases will be limited to the number of items added. If you select without limiting, the items will be repeated after the entire list has been sent. Below, we will specify the price of the product and, if necessary, the item code. Additional settings for electronic goods work according to the same logic as for regular goods. Let's save. Now let's combine regular products into a product group. To do this, click on the Add button. Select the option Combine products into a group. Specify the name of the group and select the category to which the products belong. Then add the previously created regular products to the group. Only those products that are not yet included in other groups will be added to the list. Let's go to the Characteristics tab. This tab allows you to configure the selection of options for the same product based on characteristics. For example, by color, size or other properties. Click Add Characteristics and select the characteristic by which product will be grouped into variants. After that, each product within the group will be perceived as a separate variant, and the user will be able to switch between them directly in the product card. Now let's go to the Recommendation tab. In this section, you can configure the products that will be displayed on the product page in additional blocks. In the Product Add block, you can specify individual products that are offered as additional to the main products. In our case, we will add the Git wrapping product so that it appears as an additional option at checkout. Below is the Product Buy Together block. Here you can select individual products or entire product categories. This allows you to automatically generate recommendations for all products in the group. This logic is used for upselling and allows you to offer related products to the user without manually configuring each product. Let's save. Now let's move on to setting up delivery. Open the shop settings and go to the delivery section. For example, let's leave only the courier delivery method active. Please note that at this stage we will only enable or disable delivery methods. The input forms and delivery logic are configured in the constructor. Now let's go to the payment section. For example, let's select upon receipt method. This method will be available to the user at the checkout stage. Pay attention to the payment method section. Click the Edit button. The system will automatically redirect you to the bot's general settings to the payment method section. Here you will see a list of available integrations. Currently, the platform supports more than 30 payment systems for individuals and legal entities, as well as for different countries and regions. The list includes bank payment systems, payment aggregators, crypto payments, and Telegram payment solutions. For each payment system, you can specify separately whether to use it for accepting payments and whether to use it specifically for the store. Let's go back to the store settings. The store supports working with multiple currencies at the same time. When selecting multiple currencies, the price of the product is indicated separately for each currency. When switching to the mini app, the user can choose the currency in which prices will be displayed. Click the Open Payment button. Open the Courier Delivery app. A new input form has appeared in the mini app's address selection. In the Courier and Pickup mini apps, this form is system-wide and cannot be deleted. Then open the Automatically Generated button. The Change Cost option is available here. We can specify how the order cost will change. Increase or decrease the amount. Specify the value as a percentage or absolute amount. For example, let's increase the order amount by 600 for courier delivery. Let's save and publish the changes. Now let's go back to the shop settings and go to the promotions. Let's add a new promotion. Specify the name. If necessary, you can add a description and upload an image. In the promotion type, select promo code. Unlike a discount, this promotion is only applied after the user enters the promo code at the checkout stage. And set the promo code itself, which the user will enter when placing an order. Several types of conditions are available in the list. We can configure promotions depending on the total amount of goods, the number of items, the number of goods, the availability of specific product in the cart, product categories, and other parameters. In this example, we will select the condition-specific product categories. Specify the category created earlier. This means that the promo code will only be applied if the cart contains product from the selected category. Also, enable the Add Badge option. The badge will be displayed on the carts of products participating in the promotion and will allow you to visually highlight item in the store. Save the changes. Go to the Constructor tab. Create a mini application. Give it a name. Add a new block product. Configure the layout of the products and the number of products in a row. Select the products, product groups or categories that will be displayed in the block. Let's enable filters so that user can conveniently filter products by characteristics. Now let's move on to creating a block with selected products. First, let's design the title. Then we'll add the products block. And as the category, we'll select favorites. This block will display products that the user has marked as favorites while browsing the shop. We also have the option to direct the user to a specific product. For example, let's add a keyboard block with the type usual. We will design it according to our preferences. In the button action, select Product. Here we can either add this product to a cart or open the product page. We also need to specify this product itself. Now let's add navigation elements. To do this, we will use the menu block. Let's design it. And in the actions, we will add transitions to the shopping cart page and the orders page. Let's design the start comment. And make a transition to the mini app. Save and publish the changes. Let's go to Telegram and check how the bot works. Send the start comment. And go to the shop. Add the product to the cart and place an order. New promo code gives a discount on our products. Great, the order is complete. And now let's go back to PuzzleBot personal account and open the shop tab. And let's look at the order history. Great, everything is working correctly. Thus, we have explored the functionality of the store in mini applications, reviewed the creation of products and categories, and configured the key parameters of the store.